Hello everyone. In today's session we'll be talking about preparation of only ketones. So we'll be talking about two main methods. The first one which we are talking is from acyl chloride. Now acyl chloride means, if I am writing general, it is RCOCl. Okay, so actually two acyl chlorides are there. I am writing them separately. So acyl chloride, when we balance, it comes out to be 2. So two acyl chlorides. Now they are to be treated with alkyl cadmium. So I am writing cadmium this side and alkyls, two alkyls are attached. There are two alkyls, so two R's. Just to differentiate between both the alkyl radicals, I am putting dash in acyl. Okay, let this be R dash, this be R. Fine. Now this will form, first thing is it will come out as cadmium chloride. So the one product which you are getting here is cadmium chloride. Apart from that, what else you get is R dash COR. R dash COR. That means you are getting two molecules of R dash COR. That means two ketones you are getting. Fine. Now you must be wondering how we prepare this. CD, this is CD. CdR2. How do we prepare it? Now this can be prepared by using Grignard reagent. So let us take RMgX. Grignard reagent. Again I am taking two molecules R Mg X. Because I took R here, so I am taking R for Grignard reagent also. When this Grignard reagent is treated with cadmium chloride, CdCl2. So what you get is, you will get R. There are two R's, so R2 and CD. So that means this part are this and these two are. They come out as R2CD. So one product what you are getting is R2CD, dialkyl cadmium, plus what else is left over? MgX. There are two MgX and two Cl. So that means two mixed MgX and chlorine. That is obtained. So in a way, from Grignard reagent, you are reacting, from Grignard reagent, you are preparing first dialkyl cadmium, and then dialkyl cadmium is to be treated with acyl halide. You can prepare ketone. Now instead of this, if I am writing some specific acyl halide, for example, if I write like this, CH3COCl, and I am taking here say cadmium, and here I am taking say CH3, or maybe I take some other alkyl also, that will form the same thing. There are two molecules, as I said, CH3COCl. So this part will come out as CdCl2, and the other one what you're getting, CH3COCH3. That means two molecules of acetone will be obtained. Fine till here. Now let us take some example. Suppose I am taking C6H5CH2. C6H5CH2 this is di part and this is cadmium, and I am treating this with CH3COCl. Okay, so I am writing this part reverse, CH3COCl. So I have to write down acyl chlorides twice, as I told you in the previous thing. So what you will get, just see, tell me what will be the product. You can pause and write down the product and check on your own first. Written. Now what will happen is, this part will come out as cadmium chloride. Apart from that, what you are having? C6H5CH2 COCH3. That means it is C6H5CH2. Here it will be CO and CH3. If you just take C6H5 here, then that will be directly, COCH3 will be directly attached to the ring. Now I hope you can name this. To name this, I feel it's always better you expand the structure and write. This is ketone and CH3. On this carbon you have phenyl radical attached. Right. So this is now a prefix. This is my main chain. From this side you will be numbering because ketone is not getting affected. So it's one position, there is phenyl. So you will be writing this as 1 phenyl or simply phenyl. Right. This is the prefix. 1 phenyl. Word root is prop, ane and on. 2 position there is on. So you can write down 2 also. Fine. So if any alkyl is asked here or any acyl halide is there, I think you will be able to write on the product. The second method which we are discussing is Friedel-Crafts acylation. Friedel-Crafts acetylation. So Friedel-Crafts is done for benzene. So you will take benzene and this is to be treated with either you can take aryl or you can take acyl, means alkyl group or aryl group. So instead of this R, it can be even AR, that is aryl group. I'll take specific examples also to make you this thing clear. And this reaction, of course, you know that it is following electrophilic substitution mechanism. Electrophilic substitution reaction. It's a type of electrophilic substitution reaction. So what you will be getting is this ring, and here this part. Now actually this reaction first thing is carried out in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3. It's a Lewis acid, right? It is required to generate the electrophile. So you have discussed this in the mechanism of formyl, right? So this COR will be attaching here onto the carbon. So you'll have here COR. Right. So apart from that, 1H from here and Cl, this will come out as HCl. Now if we are taking AR, you'll get AR. Let me take both the examples, one with alkyl, another with aryl I am going to take. Say if I'm having benzene, I am treating this with CH3COCl. The reaction is in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride, and that is required. Actually, any Lewis acid you can take to carry out this reaction. Okay, so now this Cl and 1H from here will come out as HCl, and this COCH3 will be attaching onto the ring. So you will have this ring, and on this you will be having COCH3. Now what is this? It is acetophenone. Acetophenone. Okay. Now, suppose I take instead of this alkyl aryl group, then what will happen? I will take this ring benzene. Benzene, if it is treated with C6H5COCl. What was this? It is acetyl chloride, or if I am writing the IUPAC name, I will write it as ethanoyl chloride. Okay. Now what is this? Benzoyl chloride. It is benzoyl chloride. Now benzoyl chloride, again the reaction is carried out in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride. So same way 1H and 1Cl will come out as HCl, and what I will be having is a ring, and on this you will have CO and one more ring. It's one and the same thing. If you write down C6H5 or you write down the ring, okay, doesn't mean it is different. Suppose I write like this, one benzene ring and I write one more benzene ring, and in between them I write CO. It is the same thing. What is the name for this particular compound which is formed? Benzophenone. This is benzophenone. Okay, so these were the type of Friedel-Crafts reaction, Friedel-Crafts acylation or Friedel-Crafts benzoylation. Fine. So, so far we have discussed all methods of preparations of aldehydes and ketones. In the upcoming videos, I will be talking about the physical and the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, till then, keep practicing whatever we have discussed so far. Thanks for watching.